this one we're having a little look at the jump from Kanku Sho, often described as a back kick. What we will sometimes hear about is that, you know, you're blocking the Oizuki Jodan from back there, and then you come along here and you're going to, say it comes in with the other hand, and you kick that out of the way, and then you're going to jump up in the air and kick him back here. And of course, the prescribed nature of that many attacks coming in specifically that order makes it too much. So what we've been looking at over the past couple of clips is what happens with the hand on the shoulder and how we bring this arm up, and it might well strike them or it might not if you catch the arm. So that seems like a good place for us to start. And then from here, we're bringing this foot up towards this hand. Now there's a clue in the nature of the instruction. We're bringing this foot up towards this hand. It doesn't mean that I've got to kick my hand. It means I bring my foot up towards the hand. So if I manage to slip this round to here, thereby buckling his structure, then there's no way my foot's going to touch my hand. But bringing it up this way is going to bring him down. Now, if you can accept that this move might well have something in there, like a head, then you don't perform the kata like that. You perform with the elbow meeting the target, and you can accept that that is just the idea of follow through being written into the performance, then it's no great leap to see that this isn't about the foot striking the hand. It's about the foot travelling towards the hand, and whatever is in there is in the way. So the strike on this occasion comes here, and then we're kicking, and you're going to meet the leg. If I possibly can, I'm going to connect with the gallbladder 31 point on the outside of the leg. So having done this, if that drops him, fair enough, and if it doesn't, then I'm coming through like this and dropping down like this. And we drop to this position so that we can keep hold of them as they come down. And from here, I'm either going to have my hands in his neck, or I'm going to be using it to press into the face and keep the body still. But from here, I should be able to win. Right? If you can get to here and you can't win by just dropping on him, then something's not quite gone right. So I'll just show you that once more. We've got a hand on the shoulder. Does it have to be? Could it be that I'm here and there's a big hook and go like that and then take it and come through here? Absolutely, of course it could be. But let's just make sure our turn in our kata feels like it means something too. So first off, if the hand's on the shoulder, a little pull destabilises the attacker immediately anyway. Then we can bring this up. We can either bar the arm or slip to grab the head, or maybe you just hit the head and then slip to grab it. The foot comes up, take the leg, and then from there we're putting that down and shooting the other leg back. Shooting the other leg back is a sure sign that we're pulling them in over the hip, and then as we pull them in over the hip, we come down and we drop to take advantage, pressing the hands this way so that we can take advantage of the suprasternal notch. So, are there other things we can do with it? Absolutely, of course there are. We haven't got the time today to go into the details, but if we had that hand there and we were to just come around here like this, you'd be in a different position again. This time you'd be taking advantage of the back of their body and using it as a pinion. Now, to get there, you might say, well, you can't just walk around him, he's going to punch you. But this is all created to make the destabilising move. I'm not impacting my training partner's head on my knee, which would be another part of the technique if I'd like to use it. Just dropping down to get the body weight dropped onto the technique. So, Kanku Sho, this weird little jump where you put your hand out, kick, and then you're supposed to do a shirigiri behind you. Could the shirigiri be used to reap and pull them over? Of course, there's loads of places we can go with it. But the clinical thing for us to do is to say all jumps are going to reflect us dropping our body weight with the kind of effort in our legs that make it look like we could spin up in the air. Because if we put that amount of effort into it, then we're going to have a much better result than if I just stand here and try and pull him, because he's not going to want to go. So the best way that I can drop someone is to drop. But I don't want to drop here in front of him and kick my head in. So when I drop, I'm going to drop and with my body weight being the key factor. So there you have it, application for the jumping Kanku show. One of many, but one we hope you'll enjoy.